What's up, guys? This is Alex Hine over on the Modern Health Monk channel. I'm the founder of the Tiny Habits podcast. Today I want to bring you another success habit breakdown. Even though I talk about weight loss and living better, I want to illustrate in very different industries with very different people, whether they're historical or modern people, how tiny success habits get you to wherever you want to be. Today I want to break down Elon Musk's success habits. Elon is extremely famous these days. He's a billionaire, the founder of SpaceX, Tesla, many other businesses. But today I really want to break down what drives him and what's allowed him to do the things he's done today. Check out this first success habit here, which is the way Elon sets his own goals.
I have heard a lot of people describe you.
Okay, good. I mean, hopefully, on balance, hopefully mostly good.
How do you describe yourself?
I usually describe myself as an engineer. That's basically what I've been doing since I was a kid. I'm interested in things that change the world or that affect the future in wondrous new technology, where you see it and you're like, wow, how did that even happen? How's that possible?
So the first thing here about Elon is that he has a massive vision. This is maybe one of the biggest things here because there's a saying that with the same amount of time and the same amount of hustle, you could accomplish things that are 10 times or 100 times bigger. But many of the billionaires or the real big world changers, they've simply tackled a much bigger vision than the average person does. So for example, buying a house or buying an entire lot and building a strip mall, these two people are both real estate agents. Elon just decided to pursue interplanetary travel, for example. The fact is, he sets enormous goals that to the average person just seem impossible or seem extremely unlikely. And that's one of the reasons why not only does it seem ridiculous to the average person, but that's why he can attract such massive investments and just brilliant people from all over the world that want to be part of his team. Now check out the second clip here on pursuing a goal even if you know you're going to fail.
How did you figure you were going to start a car company and be successful at it?
Well, I didn't really think Tesla would be successful. I thought we would most likely fail. But I thought that we at least could address the false perception that people had that an electric car had to be ugly and slow and boring like a golf cart.
But you say you didn't expect the company to be successful, then why try?
If something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure.
Can you imagine this? How many of us don't try things because we already know we're going to fail? The reality is, hey, maybe there's a 70% chance of failure. Or maybe in the case of the diet industry, I talk to clients and they say, you know what, Alex, I've always failed. So why even bother trying because I'm just going to fail again? Screw it. I'm just going to eat the donuts today. Well, guess what? Elon has the exact opposite mindset, where if it's an important enough vision, he needs to go try it out and see what happens anyway and give 110% without necessarily quitting and giving up. This is a complete 180 flip from how most of us try to pursue our goals, or whether or not we decide to even try pursuing certain goals. Now for the third success habit here. Check out how Elon deals with failure, because all of us deal with failure at some point, but check out how he deals with it.
When you had that third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.
Do you realize that he just said he would have to be dead or incapacitated to give up? And look at how little hesitation there was in his voice. Not even a shred of hesitation. He didn't even blink when he said it. He didn't say, yeah, I thought about it a little bit, but I kept going, or I wasn't sure. He didn't even blink. Not one breath, nothing, not one heartbeat before he said never. Imagine if you went after one of your goals, whether it's as simple as losing 5 or 10 pounds or doing something else, having a great relationship or a great marriage with 0% chance of you quitting. Imagine, even if you kept failing over and over and over decades, imagine how guaranteed success would be if you responded that quickly to, I never give up. And now for Elon's fourth tiny success habit, check out what he believes the role is of passion and loving what you do.
Really liking what you do, whatever area that you get into, given that even if you're the best, there's always a chance of failure. So I think it's important that you really like whatever you're doing. If you don't like it, life is too short. I'd say also if you like what you're doing, you think about it even when you're not working. I mean, it's something that your mind is drawn to. And if you don't like it, you just really can't make it work, I think.
So he talks about how if you do something you like, even if you are the best in the world, there is still a chance of failure. Now, this is obviously especially true in the business arena where nothing is guaranteed. But at the end of the day, think about it. I talk about this all the time when it comes to weight loss and fitness or living better. If you do tiny habits every day that you actually like, how much more likely are you to be successful? Way more likely. Because if you're doing stuff you like, you're more likely to actually do it even when you're tired, even when you're hungry, even when you're depressed, even when you don't want to do it. You're going to be thinking about it constantly. And in reality, the inborn drive is already there. You don't have to fight yourself and have that mental battle every single day in order to get up and go to the gym. The love is that kind of nuclear reactor in your chest that gets you up and going every day. And now for Elon's success habit number 5, check out what he believes is the frame you view the world and the projects you tackle.
But in general, I do think it's worth thinking about like whether what you're doing is going to result in disruptive change or not. If it's just incremental, it's unlikely to be something major. It's got to be something that's substantially better than what's gone on before.
Now, obviously, this is a lot more relevant to startups or businesses because for many of us, there are very few things we can do that'll totally transform our lives. But to me, the way I interpret this when it comes to weight loss or living better is what are the few habits or the few things, the projects, for example, you can do that make a dramatic difference in the way you live. One of them may be fitness or health. If you're limited right now with the things you can do on a daily basis because you're not healthy, then improving your health is a total game changer. Acquiring the discipline, the habits, the mindset that allow you to change your body and your health and how you feel also spill over, like psychologists call it, a keystone habit. It spills over into every single thing you do. People are more productive at work. Students get better grades. People are happier in their relationships. Think about the big levers, the Archimedes levers in your life or in your health. And finally, Elon's success habit number 6, I saved the best for last because it's the most important, the value of blinding hard work.
You need to work super hard. So what does super hard mean? Well, when my brother and I were starting our first company, instead of getting an apartment, we just rented a small office and we slept on the couch. And we showered at the YMCA, and we're so hot up we had just one computer. So the website was up during the day, and I was coding at night, 7 days a week, all the time. And I sort of briefly had a girlfriend in that period, and in order to be with me, she had to sleep in the office. So work hard, like, I mean, every waking hour. That's the thing I would say, particularly if you're starting a company. And I mean, if you do simple math, say like, okay, if somebody else is working 50 hours and you're working 100, you'll get twice as much done in the course of a year as the other company.
Look, at the bottom line, the hard work matters. Even though I talk quite a lot about going with your strengths, doing what's fun and easy to you, and going with tiny habits, there's no way around doing the work. And it doesn't matter if you want to build a business, if you want to have a great relationship, if you want to lose weight and get fitter, if you just want to be happy, you need to do those daily habits and the daily work. You need to go to the gym. You need to cultivate those nutritional habits. You need to meditate daily if you want to be calmer. You need to take the time to go out of the way and do nice things for your partner if you want to have a great relationship. At the end of the day, there's no way getting around the work, the daily work every single day. So I hope you found that interesting. Those are Elon Musk's tiny success habits. The first one being having a massive vision way beyond that of the average person. The second one, try things and constantly go after your goal, even if it might fail. Following on number 2 is number 3, never giving up. That should be the first thing that comes to your mind. Habit number 4, loving your work. Habit number 5, doing something that's important and not just small incremental. Find the big levers in your life that'll make it massively different. And number 6, work super hard. There is no way getting around that hard daily work. If you want me to do more of these success habit breakdowns, whether they're people that are alive or historical people, like this video and comment below because this is a complete experiment. I want to know if you like this. Make sure you like it, subscribe, and comment below.